Hey, welcome to the next BFG stream where we are switching over to another game that I really like that just recently got an update called Anomaly Collapse. You guys are gonna have some boner difficulties with this one. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just gonna say it as bluntly as I can. It's gonna pump some blood into parts of your body that you might not want to talk about on stream, but won't be able to resist. I just have
concerning the fact we were talking about the Snickers bars earlier. I think there's plenty of blood pumping.
Oh, your Snicker is going to bar. I absolutely, I assure you.
It'll be filled with nougat and nut.
Oh yes. Okay. Yeah. If you actually looked at the visitor in that ending, Ash would actually have his mind break, and he would wind up destroying the planet. Anyways.
So once again, I almost pivoted the best ending into the worst ending. That would have been the second time I've done that.
Yeah.
So, okay, I've unlocked all characters in this. Each one of these... Yes, I know. You're going to get it streamed to you. Settle down, Karen.
Yay!
Are you going to rename the stream?
Yeah, I'm working on it. I was pulling up I was pulling up Francis Colum's stream so I could see if he's streaming when we wrap up here. Anomaly.
Moral of the story is never leave the pit.
Yeah. Okay. So, each one of these characters has their own thing. There's let's go from the start. We got Glitch, who's kind of an offense character. Then we got Mira, who does support and healing. Enemy, who's ranged offense and spike damage.
He's just
Verica,
tooling
who's
all
ranged support.
Love him.
Blanche, she's ranged electric. Regal is a thief, basically. Stray is a smash-based tank character, so a lot of his stuff involves using his riot shield to smash enemies. And Soma is a mutant who transforms into multiple different forms. What I'm gonna try and do is, I'm gonna play as Constance because he's the character I put the most points into and he's hot. And I'm going to attempt to make sure that I at least get Soma. So...
I'm very curious about what Soma did that had y'all like so whoo.
Oh, you'll see. Okay, so when you're starting your run, you get to choose their starting item that kind of determines one of their acquired skills. And you want to look at the hyperlink text by pressing T to see what stuff does, like deal X strength tech damage to the target, knock them back by 1 grid, slate move whenever this user uses another skill, deals 20% more damage than you cast another 3 skills, blah, 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 blah. Let's see. Bulletproof tie. It's monolith. Do you grant steadfastness? I'm going to start with... I think monolith is good. What does steadfastness do? MP region -1, damage taken times a damage dealt 120, gain 1 temporary V through start. Yeah, okay. That's what we're gonna go with. This may seem a bit confusing, but it's really cool. So, you start in Old Town at this place called Epsilon. There's a muscular man in a uniform standing in the middle of the street, holding a notepad in his hand and jotting things down. He is Constance, a commissioner of Interpol. He was assigned to Epsilon to evaluate the severity of the disaster, allowing headquarters to assess the situation and formulate. Building damage, severe. Hostiles, numerous. Crisis rating, S. The man raises his head and gazes across the street covered in giant fungi, his eyebrows furrowing. Eventually, he adds 2 more S's to this crisis rating. The situation's even worse than I expected. Communications are down, the roads out of the city have somehow vanished. Seems I won't be getting reinforcements from headquarters. Should have stayed at the beach in Kappa Harbor a bit longer. Who would have thought? He shifts his gaze to the corner of his notepad, a classified order from headquarters. Investigate the Library of Yore in the downtown area. Is the library connected to the crisis? Is it the epicenter of the chaos? If that's the case, then maybe it holds the key to stopping all of this. As Constance ponders the possibilities, he adjusts his equipment to prepare for battle. Well, I'm here now. May as well press onwards and see what I can do. So, you wind up with 3 characters by the end. We each get to voice a character. I'll play Constance, and we'll go from there. I'm going to use the bathroom real quick, and then we're going to get started and learn this.
I'm excited to see this because like off stream I've seen Ice play this a couple times, but I don't think I've seen a full playthrough yet of a run.
Yeah.
And I was actually thinking of getting this game at some point because I just always have an itch for roguelikes. Though I need to finish Loop Hero at some point. I'm getting closer on that one.
Fail. Pants down.
God. I mean, he's basically Oscar from Fortnite, so I get it. I get it.
Yeah. Less dad bod, more fit, younger build.
I say he's got that Dorito look to him. I joined late. What is this? This is Anomaly Collapse. This is a roguelike with a lot of hot furries. So, okay, but hear me out. New patent, Groglites.
Lord.
I feel like there's definitely a couple of those in the furry community. Those have definitely been done. Those are definitely things.
Not.
I love that you have a nut button.
Yeah, it's right next to the button.
The nut button. The nuttin', if you would.
Nut.
Oh my god. I just realized something. Are you when
I'm afraid of what you're about to ask.
when you get a little excited, Dubar, are you mutton nuttin'?
No, but whenever I'm involved in sexual acts, it's always mutton ruttin.
Oh my god.
Blame Ice for that one.
Not. Not.
Wow. Everyone taking psychic damage like. Look, I will take mutton-based jokes like that over fucking abuse of the shussy joke as of late, okay?
When you're mini golfing, you're mutton puttin'.
When I'm on the walkway, I'm mutton strutting.
You got a fancy,
Oh, damn.
fancy clothing brand? Oh, that's Louis Vuitton.
Oh my god.
That was a stretch. That was a bad one.
It was.
All right, let's get this show on the road.
Oh, hey guys.
So I'll show you guys how this combat works.
Yeah, let's see this.
So, battle takes place on a grid. And this is a roguelike. So, you have movement points and action points. Every time you rest, you gain 1 action point if you haven't moved or used a skill. So in this case, well, sometimes fights resolve themselves. Acquire trait arsonist.
You know? I mean,
Gonna grab that one.
Candle of Hope.
Yep, let's see who we got here. Constance is reach level 2. the end of the turn, gain 2 stacks of Varja form. Each point of remaining MP. Each stack reduces direct damage taken by 1. Expires the start of the stack's turn. Oh,
Game daddy
perfect!
form. Oh my god, seriously? This is just coming up your way, ain't it?
Not far
Oh,
away, after a gigantic beast defeats the hostiles around it, it gradually transforms into a man in tattered clothes. Strange symbols cover his body, and the word Soma and what looks like a serial number is inscribed on a shackle around his right arm. Constant steps forward, introducing himself. Who wants to play Soma? Of course,
I
Dandy.
kind of want to.
Dandy.
Yeah.
Dandy wants to voice him.
You can call me Soma. Though I've forgotten many things, I know that I am headed for the same place as you. I have the ability to transform into a beast. Perhaps if we act together, we can reach our destination faster.
Okay, and we've only got access to his initial equipment. Energy suppressor suppresses anger. A device developed by the Aura to suppress abnormality energy. The prototype is what does it do? Cancel your beast form, gain 1 stacks of rage and 1 AP. Oh, that's interesting. Power Beast. Increase the stat bonuses from beast form when in raven form. Additionally, increases mine by 3 and critical by 10. When in bear form, additionally increase strength by 3 and armor strength. Cool. So with the last character, we're going to pick up the 3rd character in this episode, or in this map. But if we go to a shop, there's an item you can buy that's a compass for really cheap that lets you just pick whatever character you want from your unlocked roster. So we can make our last character whatever Numar wants to play.
Nice.
Oh, okay.
This is kind of like
Was it-
back in the day when you used to sit there with your friends playing Final Fantasy 1, and even though it's not a multiplayer game, you still acted like you were playing it together.
Wasn't
So-
Final Fantasy 6
You could do-
co-op?
6, 5, and 4 had co-op modes. Yeah, you could plug in another controller and play.
Nice.
Okay,
so
so
this is kind of like
Okay.
Darkest Dungeon combat stuff. It kind
It
of,
is,
but
it
that-
is.
That's
but
another game we've wanted to play.
It's another game I've also modded. So common abnormalities are seen roaming around here. They all have an expiration time, and then there are factors, and each factor adjusts how a fight will go. So oil barrels are periodically dropped into the battlefield, and then this tells you how much experience points, money, and any abnormality that you get, and the reward tier. So what you ideally want to do is see which gives you the most stuff. And this one I get 40 experience instead of 30, so you pick this one and we beat the shit out of whatever the fuck is in here. Don't worry, lizard boy, daddy will protect you.
I'm not the one who needs protecting, old man.
I don't think he's old. Okay, so wait.
He's in his 30s.
Basic, turn into a raven, dealing 9 damage. All right. We're gonna park it here and generate some good old-fashioned AP. Because if we stay in the same square together, we can do bonus attacks. Nice. Good job, guys. You really did impress me with
Dumbass.
all of that. Barf! So, if you noticed, Soma attacked when I attacked, right?
Mm-hmm.
That is how the mechanics of this game work. So if I stand by here, oops. Well, that
Oh!
was interesting.
Slap.
So we're gonna move up here, bitch.
Oh. Oh.
See what I mean?
I want him.
Guy's got more hair than I do. That makes me envious.
Ooh. Deal 8 strength target and then knock it back by 1 guard sneak attack. I'm gonna grab melee master. Reset your additional cost of basic skills. So when you I'll show you in a second here. So this is the equip screen. You have active abnormalities that give you special bonuses, and then you have passives right here. Slot those. So here's a shop. Buy our optional character.
Infinite toilet paper. I said this off stream when you showed that before, but man,
The
and see,
endless
acquire
roll.
trait anxiety. That would not give me anxiety. That would do the opposite. I'd have something to stim with anytime I wanted. That would give me negative anxiety. I'd be able to just join toilet paper as much as I wanted. And anyone
So,
in chat who's looking
We're
at
gonna
me
use
weird,
the
don't act
we're
like
gonna
you
use the
haven't
wish
had that
we're gonna
urge.
use the wish compass. What do you want, Numar? We've got a thief, tank, healer, two kinds of mages, or a support mage, offense mage that does shock, an archer, and kind of jack of all trades battle
Fighter.
mage. Yeah, he's a battle mage basically.
Give me Mira, the healer.
Of course, you pick the sheep.
I knew you'd want to do this.
Duh!
Have we met before?
Constance appears somewhat puzzled. If memory serves, they should never have met before.
I'm sorry. I must have mistaken you for someone else. My name is Mira, Epsilon's local physician. And you are?
Constance introduces the current situation and explains the purpose in being there.
So you're heading there too? What was that vision I just had now? If you don't mind, I'd like to come with you. I'm skilled in medicine and I'm a good shot. I'll definitely be of help.
And she fucking will.
I just realized something. Most of the time, when any English voice actor tries to do that super high-pitched voice that is very common in anime, it sounds extremely cringe. However, for some reason, Numar, you doing that high-pitched voice, every time you've done it, I'm just like, no, this sounds great. This does not trigger the anti-ASMR that most of those voices do.
Also, Dandy, there's one reason you're probably going to really like having her. She is the little robot that might remind you of a certain Ace Attorney's necklace. Yeah.
Yeah, you told. Yeah, I remember when you were showing me this. You mentioned that. Definitely reminds me of a little widget. God, I'm gonna. When we play Dual Destinies, there's a little bit of a. I'm gonna call it a hydration game because we don't do drinking games on stream. I don't think that's allowed. But I will take a sip of water every time the phrase "the Dark Age of the Law" is mentioned when we play that, and we're gonna see how many times I have to take a piss during those streams.
Oh god.
I kid you not. The amount of times that phrase is mentioned. God, he's so hot.
God. What's the bird form gonna be like for Dandy?
The what?
Yeah,
he has two
he
forms.
has a Corbin form. I thought that was another reason why you wanted to pick him. I thought that was the main reason because he had a Corbin form.
I forgot. For whatever reason, that went over my head because I was just so distracted by just his base form. He's hot, just as is. Like, I was just so distracted by just him there that I just totally spaced that Corbin was a thing. Danny likes burps. Oh my god. I have a problem. I have a problem.
Okay. Yoink. So we want the lunch meat, and we want to give that to Mira because she isn't exactly the most HP-filled character.
Yeah, the main inspiration I draw for doing my feminine voice is Peach's voice, since I found out I could pretty much do her voice spot on.
It's like yeah, Peaches got it.
Oh, did I win?
Oh, never mind. I hate that voice now.
There's a fishy cake. An inexplicable cake appears in the fog. White candles are symmetrically arranged on top, and the tiered table shape looks eerie. It seems to be trying to attract the attention of passersby. The selected member stat, highest stat is +1, but max health is -2. That's actually okay.
Is it okay?
Yes, because you can go and anytime you sleep at like an inn, or not an inn, but like a bunker, you can just level
Remove
up
the
your
debuff?
you could just level up your fucking stats. You can like give yourself
Okay.
more permanent max HP. And because we have Mira and she can heal us in every fight, that means that ideally we'll have to use the full rest less, which means we can get permanent stat ups more.
Yeah, I figured I might as well pick Mira since healer.
Up, here we go.
That's- Soma has this constant look on his face.
Bird up.
We're just gonna move over here. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I'm good.
I think Danny might like him. Not sure though.
I'm good.
Kind of twinky, ain't he? A little gangly.
No, he's good. He's plunk build. He's got some. Look at the forearms. He got a little bit muscle on it. It's not always about the size. I mean, he's got the other form for the size. This one's just totally fine. Normal form is like right in the middle. This one, he got them long arms, hold you close tonight, like a big hug, and
Everybody's a little bit fucking gooched up right now for some reason.
he'd be a good wingman.
Shit.
God.
Oh.
Excuse me. You know, I'm Danny Bird form win. I have one. I literally have an alt Sona. He's a Blue Jay.
Yeah, but you don't share them that often on stream.
It's true.
Like, when's the last time were we in the VR chat?
Oh my god. True. Mizu, if you want to see, you could. It's on my FA. If people want to search for it, it's there.
If you go onto the main YouTube channel, you could probably look up the VR chat, like, game nights that we had, and the acting shows that we had. Dandy used his bird form.
Oh, that's right. I did pull out Ray for a couple of them.
He is. Especially for the cryptid hunt of the chassis act.
Oh yeah, that's right. Speaking of VR chat, we are wanting to do some more streams of VR chat. We're kind of figuring out what we want to do.
Yeah,
in VR,
I wanna make like a
but-
hub world for BFG for VR chat. So like kind of a lobby where we can start streams in, and like it'll just have some TVs and kind of like a basic design.
Yeah, and as part of that, I am also trying to get myself a model together that is not the Protogen or Ray. For those that have seen the beefy version of a Nargacuga, I've been slowly chipping away at editing that, learning a lot of it. The main thing is I need to get some good clothes for it, because I don't think Twitch is gonna like what I currently have for it. So also, I didn't timestamp the caca. Damn it. That I didn't want to timestamp that for like a shorter thing. I just want to know what I sounded like from that far away from the mic.
You definitely sound like you're screaming out caca from a distance. But it looks like Trax went and clipped it for you.
Discover a safe house, but add a chapter factor. Shop.
Discover a cash encounter, but lose 30 to Pusium. The pussy, please.
I knew it. Okay, that's good.
Another one for the dandy soundboard. God. I need to stop being so contentable.
Contentable? Is that a word?
Contentable. I'm trying. I don't know. The ability to be made into content. Contentable. I've just made the word now. It'll be the word of the year by next year. My goal is to make it more popular than Skibbity.
Could you not? I was just wondering if maybe there's a way. No. Spore
Trying to make a new
diffusion.
word, something to describe a thing that exists, but we don't quite have a word for it.
And maybe don't. Just you
Just maybe
thought
don't.
there that
Just
maybe
don't.
you could not. Maybe no.
I also made clip animation worthy moments. Well, people are definitely welcome to do animations of stuff that we say on the streams as long as it's part of prior acceptable clips.
Say another thing that we've been thinking about, and not 100% sure if we're gonna do it and how we go about it if we do. But we were thinking of having you guys find some of your favorite moments over the years that we've been doing this, and the fact that I can use plural there is weird. And basically you guys choose like what we end up clipping for the shorts and everything. And we were thinking that we'd have like a stream where like everyone has like clips that they submit, and then we kind of go through them together on stream and then decide which ones we want to put up to the channel. And
Boy.
whoever clipped it originally, because I think we can see who made the clip on YouTube. We would we would put your name in the shorts, like, you know, picked out by so and so, like stuff like that. I don't know, it's something that we were having an idea for, but that would probably be like a grab bag stream. I don't think it would be a full 3 hours of looking at clips, but I guess it depends on like however many you guys find, because YouTube has that clip feature, so you can go back to all the VODs and everything and find stuff. But also, this game
Boy,
really...
I love the fucking annoying damage. Fuck you.
This game just makes me want Mega Man Battle Network, like, really bad.
Honestly,
As
this
it
kind of
should.
gives me Disgaea vibes.
Ooh.
Dandy, enjoy the upcoming game I sent you to see. What'd you send me, Thorn? No, I'm good. I'm good. I've seen that game around, and I'm good.
Hey, Dandy. Soma.
Alright.
Lots of fungus hostiles are gathering in this area. Are they guarding something?
Based on my experience, these hostiles usually act alone, even attacking each other, but this suggests there's a powerful entity controlling them.
Should we steer clear of them?
No. In fact, this may be our golden opportunity. If we can defeat their leader, the hostiles in this area will likely descend into chaos. That'll give us an opportunity to escape from Old Town.
Got it. Let's go.
Weird
Nice.
delivery of got it. Ugh.
Grants 1 stack of rage when attacked, up to 2 stacks. Ooh.
You're damn right I can get stacked.
Nice. She needed that. Recover 2 HP for 1 friendly unit within 2 grids when joining a co-op attack. Nice. So, her actually having a boost to co-op attack range is super useful there. Swift? The fuck does Swift do? MP regen +1. Ooh. Outer space meter.
It's an
no,
attack
outer
that never misses.
all the buffs.
Yes.
Okay. So
Yes, give her the copium.
let's go and.
Speaking of
that's
copium,
that's the boss.
Is it you, Numar, that keeps posting that fucking World of Warcraft copium meme?
I do every time I hear this stupid shit that's dissing on fucking
Dude,
Blizzard.
I'm gonna just. I have legit no skin in this game. I'm just trying to enjoy, the games that I play. But Old School RuneScape's marketing team is going so hard right now. Like, they legit had a fucking ad that was like memeing on the CEO that got caught like cheating on his mistress at the wherever it was, I forget, the theater or whatever. And it's literally the Old School RuneScape adventure with a night elf, and the whole ad is just, oh, you don't have to worry about getting caught playing the field. We won't tell. Come join Old School RuneScape. I'm just like, oh my god. They're literally just being like, yo, we won't tell Blizzard. Come on, come try us out. I'm just like, Jesus Christ. Though I will say, it's been a ton of fun watching World of Warcraft players playing Old School RuneScape for the first time and seeing how hyped and excited they get about the smallest accomplishments. I'm just like, God, I remember when I was like that. I remember getting excited over stuff like that, and it's just, I love it. I genuinely love it. It was the Coldplay concert. That's right, Coldplay concert.
Oh God, are we referencing the fucking that awkward CEO blunder thing that happened?
Yeah. Old School RuneScape made an ad mocking that.
I love it.
It's got a. I'll have to show it to you after stream.
So they're working. The mechanics of this is that you work better as a team. And Soma's whole thing is his natural fluctuation and flow between forms. So we're gonna stand by here, gain more AP.
Yeah, Constance is the hot tiger, man.
Yep, Constance is also a counter-based character. So we're gonna move up here.
I was about to say, I think I also saw him pull off a Musatsu earlier.
Yep, his uppercut looks like the Musatsu. Okay, so I'm gonna go and I think I can get a. Are we all gonna? Yeah. Okay. Cool. So,
is
your
this...
character has a little item that's giving her extended combo combo range, so she can co-op attack with people 1 unit away. Which means in this setup, she can get everybody to co-op attack if she initiates the attack. Which means this can happen.
Say, oh my God, is this game fully out or is it like an early access?
Yeah, no, this is out. In fact, it got a free update.
Oh shit.
I'm going to show everybody where they can buy it on Steam. It's called Anomaly Collapse. If you guys would buy it, it'd be fantastic because it's a small indie developer, and I contacted them directly through email, told them that we'd be streaming, and I want them to be able to, thrive and succeed. It's not a very expensive game, but because it's a roguelike, the amount of hours you will have experiencing it are many.
Hashtag not sponsored. He's just really passionate about this game.
No, I am. One of the things I really wanted to do with BFG is like support smaller developers and help them thrive in a growing market where,
Yeah, I actually I'm not creepy, you're creepy, but I was seeing how much time you put in this game in just like the past few days. It looks like you've played this game for 11 hours already.
Jesus, it doesn't feel like it feels like it's been longer. Beast Horn. Oh, yeah. Slam damage +5 with a 50% to critical hit. Detonate the target upon killing them, inflicting to all enemies nearby and dealing 4 burning damage once. Quick fix. When resting, restore 15% of HP to nearby allies with HP below 21%. No, we're taking the Beast Horn. Fuck that shit. Soma! Take your toy!
Gonna make him horny.
That's the boss.
I mean, I bought Look
Ooh.
Outside because the stream, so it worked. There are so many people that have come to me and told me, "Hey, I went ahead and checked out Look Outside because I saw you guys play, and it's a really fun game." I'm like, "Hell yeah!" Like,
That makes
what's
me
funny
happy.
is I.
That really makes me
What's funny
happy.
is I have the game because I spotted for me, and I still have not had the time to sit down and play it because since it is roguelike ish,
Not
I've
really.
been wanting to like. I say ish because it's not really, but also ish. I've been trying to get through Loop Hero. That's the game that I really want to finish. But I keep coming close, and then I just nope. I'm currently trying to grind out resources to help upgrade my base and everything, but some of those resources are freaking hard to get.
The tiger has musatsed the enemy.
God, I wish he'd Musatsu me.
Ow. So when a spot has too many enemies in it, it's crammed.
Oh, you nudge.
No, that's kind of a autonomous thing. Suppressive fire, basic damage dealing fire to all targets within range and inflicting stacks of bleeding. Ooh. I like that. Bitch.
Backhand.
Bitch. Constance's whole thing is that he's the counter guy. So legit bro can just be like, nah bitch, and just fucking bap somebody. Nah bitch. Okay, I like the fact that your character's screaming out medical support and shooting a guy in the face.
Suppressing fire!
Yeah. Well, there is fire right now.
Some aloe vera will cure it.
Ow! Honey, why did you
Why do
run
I just-
face first into that dude? Oh, it's because we're confused.
Why did I just picture Mira saying, "Oh, I have the perfect thing for you. Here, take these essential oils." Lavender is especially good at aligning your chakras.
Tap it on, don't rub it.
Musats! I love how you just tased the bitch for overkill. Acquire skill massage when joining co-op, restore 1 MP for the caller if they have none left. Max armor 3 requires a momentum barrier. Brick wall for 2 turns to friendly target. Enemies cannot move into your grid. Damage taken by nearby units at times 70. Ooh.
Is that legit actual like inflation content in my furry video game?
Fast growth recipe. Yeah, it permanently makes it so his strength goes up faster.
Nice.
Gain 1 MP for every
Jesus.
2 basic skills used during the current turn. Gain 1 temporary for every 2 non-basic.
Mira's about to update the autopsy report. Unloads gun. Chat.
I'm a healer, but
No, like, why the fuck am I saying that when I actually have the sound right here?
Yeah, I was gonna say, you said chuk chuk, but you've got the...
Oh, I said the chuk chuk.
Yeah, Danny said the chick chuck.
Oh.
Meanwhile, I just
I'm a
I don't
healer.
have. Discord was mean and cut you off.
God damn it, Discord, quit being such a fucking cuck.
Daddy.
That's a towering hostel. I can't make out its upper half. It's hidden behind layers of vines and foliage.
Watch out, it's charging. Aim for its legs and bring the whole thing down.
Got it.
Love if you guys gave the fucking sheep some lines. Jesus Christ.
Right.
It's like, I'm here too, giving support.
Yeah, I'm here.
Has anyone ever told you your hair looks like cotton candy?
Kinda does. Alright, so we're gonna go in here and whap this. Bird! Gonna go over here and blap. And because we've moved into the space as Soma, he will then join in. Co-op attack. We go over here at her turn. She runs over. If she's in the space with them, co-op attack. And that leg is now fucking done and dusted. Come on,
Here I
limp
go,
your
go
way
for
over
the
here,
Achilles
Slug.
tendon.
And poof.
Go up.
Suppress anger. Literally transform
chill.
again.
I'm chill. I'm chill. I'm fine.
Literally transform
I'm
again.
normal. I'm normal.
Ah!
Oh my god, that's a good team combo. Oh.
Oh!
I thought I stopped playing Look Outside.
Can't move. Don't miss the chance.
Boink!
Bonk.
The anesthetic shot means she's numbar. Yeah, I give some good numbar support.
No
Oy.
hydrate redeem is borderline criminal at this point. It's not. Dude. If we had a hydrate redeem, like way back when, but it's like.
Is that not just
most
like
guys
generic? Is that not most like generic streamer bait though?
Yeah, I mean, people do hydrate redeems because they genuinely do forget to hydrate, and so they sip. But like, because we often do a lot of voice acting on our streams, I have to drink in order to like keep my voice going. Like,
Yeah.
I drink plenty of water during streams. I don't need to be reminded.
And especially how often we pee on stream.
Yeah. And that thing's paralyzed, so he's got some sort of palsy.
Ah!
What was that like song that was like, what is this, like early 2010s maybe? It was like fucking, what was it? Paralyzer by Finger 11.
Oh god.
Was that like that song was fucking everywhere. Every time it came out, I was like, ah, and I would switch the radio station immediately. It was like they played it so much, and it was a mid song at best. I'm like, why? Paralyzer is 07 to 08. Okay, so it was late 2000s. Got it.
Man, fuck you, little minions.
So I feel like I still heard it into the early 2010s, and it infuriated me.
Sniper badge, zap jellyfish. Hey, look, Fail, it's one of your ghost friends. And eye grapes. Hey, look, Slug, it's the eye grapes that you give to the lady.
I don't like the eye grapes.
The snack that peeks back. Ooh, yummy.
As the core monster fell, the overwhelming fungi began to visibly wither, emitting a nauseating smell. Even Costanz, who had never seen such a bizarre phenomenon, he took out his notebook and quickly recorded the event.
Look, the fungi blocking the exit have also dissipated.
According to the map, the shortest route to central area is via the Ring Expressway. Additionally, avoiding densely populated areas can also reduce the risk of ambushes. Get ready. We're leaving soon.
Why'd you say that with so much space between the apostrophe?
I don't know.
I noticed that too.
Very
Don't
strange.
Don't make this weird.
Eye grapes with or without veins. Chat!
I mean, you can't exactly have eyes without veins. They're inside the eyeball regardless.
No, but if it's grapes, no. I don't want veins on my grapes. That's just... Ugh. Eye grapes with or without the pink eye. Oh my god. Chat. Stop. Stop.
Woo, we're doing that. Also, to give you guys an idea of how good we're doing in this run, normally I have to like rest a lot after some of these boss encounters. These guys have been killing it so fucking aggressively that has not been an issue.
Ooh,
After stepping into the Ring Expressway, the team finds themselves enveloped in a peculiar red mist. Although they didn't spend long inside the mist, upon leaving it, they realized that the surrounding scenery has utterly changed.
What happened? When did Epsilon deteriorate to this extent?
Something's off about that red mist just now. Can any of you remember what happened while we were inside?
No one can recall anything. While everyone can remember what happened before and after entering the red mist, everything that happened within the mist is blank.
We must have encountered some kind of anomaly. We need to find a way out. The air here is sending shivers down my spine.
Guys really they're really giving fucking Lamball here a lot of lines for some reason. Don't know why.
Right?
Okay.
Also, I regret teaching Chat the word vascular.
I did not expect how overpowered Soma would be. There's a reason why you have to beat a run to get him, I think. Because, ooh, I got him this morning. Like, Brem was there when I unlocked him. Why did you just commit suicide so bravely?
Crap.
Maximum dose!
Get the fuck out of here. Ah.
I didn't teach you anything. Yeah, I'm not exactly the best teacher.
Free AP.
Conjunctivitis grapes. Oh god. Say, anytime someone says conjunctivitis, I just think of Bo Burnham's song Words. Because that... to this day, I'm still figuring out those lyrics and just how fucking clever they are.
Uh-oh. Oh my god, I fucking realized what those things look like. They're like unknowns in the shape of the Mega Fusion symbol. Or Mega Evolution symbol.
A little bit, yeah.
Speaking of... Did y'all see the Mega Dragonite?
Wait, they revealed Mega Dragonite?
Yeah. Yeah, they did. I'm just... Give me a second.
Really bold of this thing to
Oh
fucking...
my god!
Wait, what? Oh, did you send it in our chat?
I'm about to. I'm
Okay,
about
let's take
to.
a look. Let's take a look at this.
Here.
Let's take a look at this.
Here,
Let's take a look at this.
This is what it looks like.
What the fuck? That is the dumbest fucking thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, it's I think it's because
Are they just creatively are they just creatively bankrupt at this point?
well, I think the idea is that it's like taking aspects from Dragonair and incorporating them into Dragonite. But
Yeah, well, the problem being Mega Ampharos does it better.
yeah, the whole Mega Evolution thing is hideous. Yeah, I never vibed with Mega Evolution as like a mechanic, and especially not in a lore aspect. No trainer would put their Pokemon through that. Like every Pokedex entry of like the Mega Evolutions is basically like, yeah, it tortures them to enter this form. Like, it is extremely painful and horrifying for them to reach this level. Every waking moment that they are in this form is living hell for them. And I'm like, why? Why would trainers
Because
put their
because
through
Pokemon
this
trainers
then?
are because kids are bad people.
I mean, it drives me nuts that they, like, the narrative is at odds with itself because they try to, like, say, like, oh, the Pokemon battling is like, no, oh, they're sparring, they're not actually like super hurting one another. That's like what the 5th generation explained it with. And I vibed with that, but then the 6th generation happened. It was just like mega evolution, torture your Pokemon to make them stronger. I'm like, we literally just had an entire generation explaining that's not what we do. I have a disdain for the 6th generation. I'm sorry to anyone who likes it. People are allowed to like it. I'm not saying you can't. I just personally, as someone who loved the 5th generation.
Yeah.
Pokemon,
Meanwhile,
did
me
you-
being over here, the 2nd gen rep, being like, "Hey kid, you want some Slowpoke tail?"
Oh my god, don't get me started on Slowpoke Tail.
Wait, what?
And like, oh, it's 2nd generation. Team Rocket was cutting the tails off Slowpokes and selling them as a delicacy. Because the Slowpokes were too stupid to realize they were missing tails, and
Dude,
also they'd grow
Slowpokes
back.
deserve that shit. They are literally the ocean sunfish of Pokemon. Don't give me that shit.
They are until a shelter bites their head, and then they become the wisest motherfuckers in the world.
Yeah,
Yeah, or the most toxic. Now that we have Galarian
yeah.
versions.
Yeah, like I still remember the Slowking from the 3rd movie, and I just remember one line that he said, just like, "Oh, I should wear pants." I'm just like,
Man, I wish I wore pants.
oh, that wasn't the 3rd movie. That was Pokemon 2000. My bad. Sorry, Pokemon.
Yeah, with Lugia.
The 3rd movie was the one with the Daddy Entei.
Daddy and Tay, yeah.
Jesus Christ, he's so fucking strong. Flap.
I'm unironically starting to feel like I'm gonna reserve my judgment until I see some of the newer designs from Pokemon Legends ZA, but I almost want to say the newer Power World pals look cooler than some of the more recent Pokemon designs I've seen.
Oh, that's not a
And
bold comment to make. You're fine.
Well, in certain crowds it is. Some people are like, no, they copied Pokemon. I'm just like, okay.
And Pokemon copied Dragon Quest. Oh,
Exactly.
Fuck off.
There's every pet taming game has copied another at some point or another. Like, it's just how it is. Oh yeah, Alomomola, that's the ocean sunfish of Pokemon. Alomomola and Luvdisc are so useless, man. I don't know why they exist.
It's like, technically, Magikarp was the Alomomola before Alomomola was the ocean sunfish.
No, Magikarp could actually evolve into something useful. Alomomola is stuck as its useless self forever. It don't get a chance to evolve. It doesn't have a Mega Evolution. It doesn't have any Riz. Like, there is nothing you can do to make an Alomomola good. And this is the part where someone in chat is just like, actually, there's a Smogon article that explains why it was banned in Uber tier. I'm just gonna be like,
This is why it's the best partner Pokemon.
His virginity is too strong. There's nothing we can do against it.
God, what was it? There was a Pokemon that I saw like on the banned list, and I was like, why is that one banned? I can't remember which one it was. But there's sometimes that I look at the meta and I'm just like, why? Oh, what was it? Was it Oblivious? No, it was it Superior that was banned? Because of its hidden ability, I think. I think it was a grass type starter. I don't know if it was Superior or something else, but no.
I love that. Just punch it for the sake of punching it. You entered my space. Punch.
Man, I wish I could do that to people who invade my personal space instead of just being really shy and awkward and just slowly stepping away. Like, no, I just want to punch someone. Like that.
keep on fucking punching him.
Jesus Christ.
And don't stop beating, don't stop beating, don't stop beating him up. Sacrifice some HP. Fuck you.
You know, have we heard any more news on Part 7?
No.
Is it... Was it going to come out in 2026, or did they just announce that they were working on it and it's just going to come out eventually?
I don't actually know.
So I have to check on that, because I've been jonesing to see what happens with the universe reset. Like, where does this go from here?
The art style gets more ugh.
So,
Hey, guess what? Bear.
so I know that the art style gets more their lips get thicker and are always their mouths are always open for some reason. I know that happens. An artist is allowed to change their style. I'm not saying anything bad about it, but
And
I
I'm
find
allowed
it so
to
funny.
not like the change.
Yeah, no, that's also. I still think Part 2 was probably my favorite in terms of just style. Like, it was perfect. It was a perfect balance of everything. But
Nicely done, Mira.
my favorite thing with JoJo is seeing the modern hardcover manga books. I see them sold at Barnes and Noble, and seeing Part 1 and 2 and 3, and I forget if it was a Rocky or his protege that drew the covers, but they're all twinkified, and I'm not gonna lie, seeing Part 1 twinkified Dio is so fucking funny.
Oh god, yeah.
Oh, Piggy Piggy got fired.
Big pizza.
Some extra bacon.
Oh, I've really been pigging out.
Damn it.
Ugh.
Wait, Dandy, you're talking about twinkified Dio. Have you seen the twinkified Jotaro Kujo who was posed and referenced by Clint Eastwood?
I'm sorry. What?
Yeah, so don't know the exact details about it, but Araki got into contact with Clint Eastwood and he had him pose.
Oh my god.
Art reference.
That's amazing.
Is there a picture of it? Did you send the picture or something?
Yeah, you just
I just sent the
posted
picture.
it. That's so funny. That's awesome.
Okay, yeah. It looks like there's a bit here with Hiko Araki meets Clint Eastwood. And it's an excerpt of their conversation.
He couldn't have really pushed it any more than that, huh? Just kind of just point. All right. So that's all you got. Sorry.
Just to the point.
Is the 93 OVA of Part 3 worth watching?
It's got some really impressive animation and weight transference in some of the cells, but it's
not going to stand up to David Productions. I know that they fucking knocked it out of the park. But going back and watching it, understanding 93, understanding it was just kind of the beginning of the shift to digital, the very, very beginning. I'd still be interested to take a look at it, because there's another OVA series that I have been wanting to check out. What is it called? It just seems like something that is such a time capsule, and I'm just really curious about it. It's Megazone 23.
I've never heard of that one.
It's some sort of old mech OVA.
All right, we're gonna take a little bit of extra crowding damage, but we need to kill this fucking thing.
And it's like apparently a dude finds something that he's not supposed to and then gets caught up in some sort of government conspiracy or something, and then there's mechs at some point, but he's also trying to rescue this girl or something. It's got a lot of anime tropes of the time. So
Ooh.
Ooh, bird up. Nice.
Damn.
3-hit combo. Shabiri grapes.
Still one.
I both
Shibweebly.
Shibuya.
Shibuya grapes, really?
Sheeple of Shibuya.
That was still one of the weirdest voices I've that was one of those moments where it's like, Ice Wolf, maybe you shouldn't impersonate your friends on stream because the characters may do a last second change into horrible people and you accidentally Please die.
To be fair, it was hard to tell that he was going to do that fucking turn of betrayal. Like,
Yeah.
but
God damn it.
I don't know. What in
Warrior,
God's people are driving their little go-karts around again. God, I swear to God, I wish the city would ban those things.
Small wiener mobiles, yeah.
Yeah, like, it looks like it's just scrap metal hodgepodge together and then given like a fucking lawnmower engine. That's what it seems like. It's not an actual go-kart. It looks so unsafe. It looks about as safe as a fucking Cybertruck.
Yeah, we're bringing up Cybertrucks again on stream.
To be fair, I haven't brought them up in a hot minute, mostly because they're irrelevant at this point.
Wall, eat shit and die, bitch! Ha!
Jesus.
Oh, I love it. Over 1 HP for caller who joining in a co-op attack. All participants show the next co-op attack. +1 slam. Yeah, just so the idea, the way you win in this is you stack as many passive buffs and as many like. Okay, so because Constans is a counter-based character, he's constantly going to be getting hit and then as a result countering. So you want to give him as many ways that he could buff his HP. So select a member strength, but minus support is -1. Do you have something to refer? Take this. Constans. Yes. Cool.
Oh my god, right?
Wait,
So it's like, yes,
The
more
asshole-
power.
the asshole who called everyone sheeple, you didn't know he'd eventually become an even bigger asshole. Oh no, we were talking about a different character that Ice was voicing. We weren't talking about fucking goddamn it, what was his name?
We were
Slug's
talking
gonna
about-
kill me.
We're talking about the guy, or I was talking about the dude when like he was. His name started with an M, I think. He was the one who spoke in all
Motoi.
languages. Motoi, yeah, he was a streamer. I impersonated Atman Ryu for that, and then it turns out that the accent was like a lie, and that character's just a horrible person. And I sat there like, I see. Awkward. It was.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Ramming force.
God damn it.
Here's coffee. Nice shot.
Say, I feel bad for forgetting some of the characters from Neo World Ends With You, but some of them just didn't hit as hard as the original for me. Like, I loved the combat and the style was fucking amazing with their transition to 3D, but like some of the characters, I was just like, I didn't connect with them as much.
That's understandable.
Probably because I was just outside of the age range for that game. Like, I feel like if they ever make another World Ends With You,
No,
the games are meant
not.
to.
No, there wasn't a lot to connect with in that one, Dandy. That was not you.
For me, the problem was the sequel had too much bloat. Yeah.
There wasn't that much to do, and there was just like a lot of fake stakes and a bunch of bullshit like that, or it's like, oh, this is important. It's not really important.
Which all did tie into the narrative. Like everything that they did tied into the narrative they were wanting to tell, and I think they did really good at telling that narrative. But it just wasn't as impactful of a narrative as the first game, in my opinion. I feel like it was them trying to figure out what they wanted to do with it, and also is probably like in development hell for like, they were wanting to originally make the sequel like 2 years after the original. They wanted that to come out, but then Square Enix was like, no, Nomura has to do Final Fantasy and Kingdom Hearts forever. You're not allowed to do anything else. And yeah, that's why we didn't get A World Ends With You for 13 years.
Out of here. Black.
I still recommend this, like, both games, because the first game is incredible story. You're gonna hurt yourself trying to fuck with controls, but the story's great. The second one, story's a little bit could be better, but the gameplay is so addictive.
Is the entire world on fucking fire?
I say lighting a guy on fire.
I think he hit both those guys with more fire.
I'll fucking do it again.
The world.
I'll fucking do it again.
It reminds me, I saw a clip of I forget if it was Blue Sky or Twitter, but someone posted a clip from an extremely goofy movie sequel of like the beginning just being, and they were just like, yo, Max is such a selfish kid. It was the scene where like Goofy had made like a huge fucking breakfast for Max's like leaving for college and everything, and Max just like grabs a swig of milk, some toast, and then hops out because, oh, me and the guys are gonna go get some donuts instead. See you, Dad, and just leaves without just like any sort of like proper goodbye or anything. I'm just like, yo, man, growing up is realizing Max was a bit of an asshole of a kid.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah. I mean, especially in the first movie when he's trying to fuck up his dad's like personal summer vacation time with him and trying to trick him into going into the concert.
Yeah, and it's like the sequel, like, it feels like he didn't learn anything in the first movie.
Because he didn't.
When I go to this,
he unironically didn't learn shit.
But the most important aspect of the second movie is Goofy manages to find another woman, and the romance between those two is like pretty spicy for a Disney movie.
Yeah, they were fucking really up in each other's business.
And
I
like,
mean, she kind of deserves it because you see that fucking glow up she gets too. Like, holy shit, she
Yeah,
was putting
like-
her all into it.
like, and he was all about her before that too. It was just like,
Hold on. Is that red mist closing in again?
Based on what intel I've gathered, I think the red mist might be some kind of portal. If we approach it, it'll lead us out of here.
Watch out! Something is coming out of the mist!
Prepare for battle. Escaping
Hold
this
on.
place won't be easy.
wait, hold it on that frame for a second. Just, I love how like if you cover his eyes, Constance looks very intimidating, and then you show the eyes, it's just like, aww. He looks like a kitty. Like, that is a more intimidating like look, but then they gave him like the real big anime eyes. I'm just like, no. He looks so kawaii ugu.
Oh, he just got extremely powerful. And we're gonna use our little temporal rift to go chill out in the inn and heal up. Yeah, we're not gonna fuck with those guys.
Also, I want to point out something Exatron said. Light a man a fire and he'll be warm for a night. Light a man on fire and he'll be warm for the rest of his life.
Oh my god.
Is it hunting?
Yeah, yours is better, Numar.
A unique entity. Be careful, it's noticed us.
This one's annoying.
Alas, notice her.
That thing looks like something straight out of Shin Megami Tensei.
Yeah, basically
yeah,
it is.
honestly. Yeah, Fossil. It wouldn't exactly be the first time Goofy's McCucked around.
God. I just realized.
What?
You'll see it when he goes back to his base form. Soma looks like Yuka after retirement. Like, he's been on the streets for a little bit, like Yuka from Ukulele. Just
Oh my god.
that outfit.
Oh god.
Just he looked like he's been on the streets for a little bit, just like.
They said I was gonna be the next Banjo. Fat chance of that.
He already fucking sounds like he's done with the shit too in the game. Oh. Now that you mentioned Ukulele and the fucking chameleon transforming, I can't remember, was it Rare that also did like another Xbox game where you're like this kind of elf chick who transforms into monsters to
Whoa,
fight?
shit.
I'm gonna check on that. Because I don't
Jesus
remember
Christ! Look at all
that,
the
but
buffs Constanza has on him.
Good.
Oh my God.
Plus 5% counteract strength. Counterattack. Consume 1 stacks to restore 2 armor. When attack, consume all stacks of restored armor. He's made to buff and counter.
They
Not that
did,
fast for
Umar.
us.
I wasn't aware that this existed, but it's called Cameo, Elements of Power. Cameo.
Oh my God,
That
yeah.
game, but no,
Cameo,
no,
yeah.
no,
Spelled
nah.
K-A-M-E-O,
Nah,
and I
dog,
love
nah.
how... Hold on. The villain on the fucking box art looks like that's just Thrall from World of Warcraft.
Yes, I think Cameo came out before World of Warcraft too.
And looking at some of the screenshots, it looks like it's just World of Warcraft.
Like, it definitely has the art style and everything, yeah.
Apparently it was gonna have some... Apparently it was going to have some Pokemon elements to it. But man, it has a history apparently.
Some has multiple. Yeah, he has bear and Corvid form,
Yep.
which is especially why Dandy is voicing Soma.
So if you get your units out of the way of a target, it can cause a blunder on the enemy and they basically waste their turn. That's why knowing where the grids are on the ground is important. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can't bullshit this. Do a shift back, gain rage, switch back. No, wait. Move over, activate, attack, get a combo.
Yes, the sheep is the healer, and I've only had one conversation of lines.
I'm sorry about that.
Oh
I didn't know that's how this was gonna go out.
fine.
Oh my god.
I just learned that apparently back in 2006 they were thinking of doing a Banjo-Kazooie racing game. There's nothing here that I can find aside from the names that they've proposed, but there was the Fast and the Furriest, Banjo karting, and my personal favorite, Banjo-Kazooie.
Oh my god.
I hate that. I hate that a lot.
Hold on, thinking about Xbox fucking history of games now, I gotta see, who made Blinks the Time Sweeper?
Oh my
that's a good
god, I
question.
played that at a demo kiosk, and I was just like, this is cool, but this isn't Mario, and then I stopped playing it, and I really wish I hadn't. I wish I had an
Yeah.
Xbox that I could have, like,
Slap.
messed around with that.
Barf!
Because it was a really cool concept. That
Made
was what eventually
specifically
became
by
Diddy Kong Racing.
Microsoft.
No, 2006 was when Banjo-Kazooie was apparently floated. So that was far after Diddy Kong Racing.
Yeah, I think that was like the precursor step before they made Nuts and Bolts.
Possibly. I'd have to double check, but Banjo-Kazooie.
So there was a bit of I want to point out the cool little thing I did there. The thing about Constance is that his attacks go in a cycle. He goes single target punch, sprint, earthquake, and then it goes back to single target punch. So I knew I had that sprint lined up. So that's why I had Soma switch to Corvid form, sprint back to that position where Constance was, so that Constance could sprint out, uppercut, and get the double combo co-op attack on the enemy.
Oh god.
Yeah.
So speaking of counterattack,
Yup. When not in its turn, if an enemy is displaced within 1 grid of this unit, strike that unit, dealing 8 direct damage and use mine above 15, expanded the area to 1 grid that can be triggered up to 2 times. Oh boy! Constance gets even more broken! After a fierce battle, the hostile collapsed to the ground, gradually dissolving into specks of light.
Looks like we're safe for now.
Alright, it's time to leave this place.
Mio, you got anything to say?
Good, thanks for the contribution.
Cool.
Cool, thanks.
Administering medical support.
Yeah. The funny thing is, a bitch is keeping this entire run together with that double healing she can do every turn.
Oh, right after you said that, Nubar, Noma just like held his head and shook and just like, this bitch.
Yeah.
This is the Central Park? Why is it snowing? It's not winter now.
Don't be fooled. It's Ash.
Oh, the weird human monstrosity thing that gives us hugs sometimes?
Constance brushes some ash off his hand and fuck, dude.
That's what we call a callback.
Yeah, that's a good callback right there. That was a juicy one. You fucked me right up on that one. I don't know why that got me. Just fucking caught me a little sideways on that bitch.
it's Ash.
Oh, you mean from Evil Dead?
Goofy. I named that character Ash explicitly with hopes that I would get the chainsaw, and I never got the fucking chainsaw to spawn.
Oh, you mean the Pokemon trainer?
God damn it.
And the thing is, I didn't need it at all because you saw how fucking brutally we destroyed the final boss. If I had that, it would have been, it's like, if I had that, it would have been like, all right, 8 is enough.
I'm also looking at his torso and me being the person I am. I'm like, that looks so close to Xana's symbol.
God damn it. Okay, we're
It's
gonna
missing
toggle over to
it's
Counter-Strike
missing
form.
a few little notches, but it's close.
Okay, we're gonna go over here, even though it'll put us in threat range, so we can sit up here and do this. And now everybody's like, woo, counter! And that guy got bricked. Nice.
Not this Ash, damn
Nice.
it. Oh, you mean Ash from Alien, the android sent by Wayland Yutani Corporation?
Did you know
it's
that
only
Ash
just-
from Did you know that Ash from Evil Dead's name is actually Ashley?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, that's rough, dude. That's rough when your parents unironically give you a girl's name, even though you're a boy. It's like,
There was a dude that I went to school with back in elementary school. His first name was Shannon.
Oh.
By his middle name. I'm not going to say what his middle name was, out of like privacy and respect and everything, but like.
Hey, look, counterattack.
Yeah, no.
Oh yeah, hey. Oh look, counterattack. Wait, what's this?
Support +1 acquire skill melee blessing. Champion bet sounds good for Mila.
Oh god,
She can
no!
give
I'm
that
gonna.
to others.
I'm gonna take fucking stacking armor. That
Ooh.
way, every time I fucking co-op attack, I get more goddamn fucking armor.
Isn't Ashley a neutral name? Yeah, Ashley and Shannon are technically gender neutral names, but they're very heavily on the female side of naming these days. But
Lifesteal. 36, 48, 56. I am not fucking with Lightsteel and Hot Mess. Sorry, if you put a fucking debuff on your field and call it Hot fucking Mess, I don't want anything to do with it.
Okay, so following the events of Evil Dead and the series, which would you take as a nickname if you were Ashley? Would you take Ashley, or would you take what you're named after the movies, Ashy Slashy, in remembrance of you killing your friends?
I'd go by Ashy Slashy, unironically. It's a bit fucked up, but it works. Okay, so we're gonna switch back. And then that'll activate Berserk, and then I can use Suppressive Fire and get even more damage.
Yeet.
Jesus fucking Christ, Soma's so broken. Fuck. I thought Constance was already OP, but this fucking goddamn chameleon is horseshit. I just countered that thing before it even got near me. I fucking projected the urge of me to counterattack it. I'm so hopped up on counter stance juice that I'm counterattacking before counterattacks can happen. What the fuck?
Constance is literally built to be the bouncer. He's literally no trespassing.
Yeah.
this is a ice entering battle like.
Bark.
And then fucking Soma here Musatsuing over to the fucking enemy to bear slam.
Oh god, look at all those bonuses. And of course... Glockin.
I'm also helping.
What? I'm sorry.
Ow.
You are a keychain. Fuck off with that nonsense.
Get the fuck out of here, Klefki.
Klefki is still one of my favorite Pokemon.
Yeah, I figured it would be.
I took Klefki
Whip.
over Trubbish.
Here's the thing. I hate 6th generation. However, they redeemed themselves with the existence of Klefki. And I also love the fact that Klefki, when it was like first, during 6th generation, Klefki was a monster in the meta, apparently.
I'm giving him an Angie Bawoon.
Ingy.
Ah, that's what I need. Okay, we're gonna go here first. We're gonna go here first.
Oh,
Grab that.
I'm
What's this?
full of change.
This is my balloon friend. Don't make fun of him. He's my emotional support squeaky toy. I will hurt you if you say anything.
You just made Soma flick with the fucking balloon.
Oh my god, you're right. So now his co-op range is up. So now everybody has improved co-op range.
Yes, Dandy.
Can you do the Daisy voice?
Oh god.
Great.
Hi, I'm Daisy.
Yeah, let's all stress Numar's vocal cords. That's really cool.
Yeah, let's make me more annoying than I already am.
Hi, I'm Daisy.
Attracted by an unknown force, Constance and the party remove a manhole cover and dive into Epsilon sewers. As darkness envelops the team, eerie thoughts from otherworldly entities begin to infiltrate their minds. A long time has passed.
So, Reed, is this the resort you've been talking about? Sun, beach, coral reefs? You were right. It's lovely. I had no idea such unspoiled places still existed. Seriously, if you knew about this hidden gem, you should have told us sooner.
You want to try that one, Numar?
You're saying the villagers prepared a festival to welcome us? No wonder it was so lively when I arrived. Hold on. Wait, what's that mouth-watering smell? Oh, seafood barbecue! I'm more excited about that tasty food than the festival itself. Let's go! I can't wait!
So this
Wait,
is a secret bonus. This is a secret bonus area
Huh.
that is also hard as piss. So I think we might be able to
Oh.
fight it. Yeah, it's not easy. It's also it's rare for the sewers to spawn, and then you've got to fight all manner of
A
horrible
lot.
things on here,
Oh, Jesus.
and they all have wet. And of
It
course,
looks
they
like
all
a
have-
hammerhead shark.
What does wet do?
If you electrocute the field, it what does sewer firefly do? Pickable. Sets for
Still wait-
burning.
Still waiting on them to scrape the bottom of the barrel long enough to make a Pokemon out of it, or the chair Pokemon. I mean, they already have Rotom.
Yay!
Rotom.
Yeah. A fucking fan form.
I hate Rotom. Rotom deserves to die in a back alley.
Damn Daniel
You're
Bandicoot.
just saying that because it replaced Porygon.
Yeah, I'm mad about it. Porygon is literally the. I'm not gonna go on this rant again. I'll be good.
It's a staple whenever we go into the Pokemon territory.
I love the fact that I have a fucking energy aura that counters things before I even get there.
One of the French ones is just a fucking light fixture. No, that's Chandelure, and that's from the 5th generation. Pay your respects.
Oh my god.
Why that hate for Rotom, Dandy?
I also love Chandelure. Like, Chandelure is a really cool looking Pokemon. What about that ice cream Pokemon? Also from the 5th generation and not nearly as bad as what people say. I will defend 5th generation until I die. But why I hate Rotom? Okay. My whole reason for hating it is Porygon is literally my favorite Pokemon. And when they were deciding, what should be the Pokemon that runs the Pokedex? Porygon was literally a man-made creation to interface with technology. But instead, they went with Rotom, a naughty little poltergeist that likes to play pranks on people. That's like making your Pokedex with ChatGPT. Yeah, it's quirky and funny, but is it going to be accurate? Probably
Oh.
not.
God, no. ChatGPT is AIDS, dude. Like, it sucks sauce.
And that's what Rotom is.
Ouch! And that's how we're gonna remember you, Rotom, as a fart.
I blame the anime for Porygon. Yeah, no, Porygon got the short end of the stick, and it even upsets me because it wasn't even Porygon. It was just the episode that Porygon was in. It was Team Rocket and Pikachu that caused all those kids' seizures. Team Rocket fired some missiles, and Pikachu electrified them, and it caused really bright flashing lights. And Porygon did nothing. Porygon was just there.
Yeah.
Tired of this.
Hashtag
Hate it here.
Porygon did nothing wrong.
I mean, like, Porygon
At
became because God forbid what the fuck would happen to the series if they fucking axed their mascot, Pikachu.
Yeah,
Yeah, what? I want to see if you can give me some insight on this, Dandy. Why the fuck did the Pokemon Company fight so long and hard to try and figure out a way to recapture the magic that was Pikachu every goddamn fucking generation? There was always a new Pikachu.
There's a new electric road in every generation.
And
They-
none of them are good or charming or interesting. They're all just shit.
because at this point they're just it's just kind of expected, I guess, because at first it was in the second generation it was a pre-evolution for Pikachu to round out like the evolutionary line, which was fine. Then the third generation they were like, what if Pichu but plus and minus? And it was like, do they get evolutions? No, they're just useless. It's just like, oh, okay, cool, I guess, because you're introducing double battles. It's a way to introduce double battles, whatever. And then there's Pachirisu, and Pachirisu is cute, but that's about all it is.
Yeah, it's cute and
then,
garbage.
And then 5th generation, God, what did they do for 5th generation? Emolga. Emolga was cool. Flying Squirrel. It had flying type. It was electric flying, and when Alesa pulled that out, when I had fucking trained a fucking Krokorok to take her down, and she opens up with a flying type, I was so mad. So mechanically, Emolga was cool, and then they made Dedenne. And I just want to talk to whoever thought that was a good idea. Dedenne is a little hamster with an outlet on the tail. Or not an outlet, a plug on the tail. And I'm just like, I mean, I get it, but why is it a fairy type? And then I forget all the ones after that, except for 9th gen with Paldea. That was Palmy, Palmo, and Palmo.
Dude, how can you forget Mimikyu?
Yeah, Mimikyu was literally the only good one.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Mimikyu. Mimikyu just didn't hit right for me for some reason. Then again, I don't.
But it's so good because it's an intentional parody of Pikachu.
Yeah, I mean it's literally living Pikachu's shadow, and it hates that, and that's just funny to me. But then there's oh god, what was it with Sword and Shield? What was the electric rodent of that generation?
Oh, fucking what's the goddamn Hangy Pokemon?
What?
Oh yeah, the fat one.
Oh, don't tell me. I know what it is. What's her bitch? Used it in Scarlet and Violet. Oh, I've almost got it. Hold on. Poco. No, it's so close. It's on the tip of my tongue. Oh my god. Momoko, something like that.
Popojisho? I don't know.
Oh my god, what is it?
Morpeko.
Morpeko, thank you. I was so close.
Tism Taser.
I dare them to name a Pokemon Tism Taser. Togedemaru, that was right? That was Sun and Moon, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was Sun and Moon. Togedemaru
yeah,
was the direct Pikachu.
Yeah.
For that generation. But Mimikyu is still way fucking better.
Yeah. Like, I think out of all the Pikachu clones, I think if I had to choose a favorite from them, it'd probably be Palmot. Because I ran with a Palmot on my team all the way to the end of Scarlet and Violet.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I mean,
I just like a fighting type. It was punching. It sucked as a Pokemon. Oh my god, its stats were god awful. I don't know if I got some bad IVs rolled on it or what, but it sucked. It got knocked out so fast, but I was like, you're trying your best, buddy. That's fine.
Yeah. Honestly, I forget that fucking Palmot even has like an evolution.
I like to kind of.
It's a 3-tier evolution too.
I can't. One game I can't.
That's so fucking weird.
I can't wait for the new, not quite Pal World, not quite Pokemon game to go out of beta. It's gonna be so good.
The one where you fuse with the Pokemon thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Oh yeah, that thing.
Animo.
Because it's an MMO kind of.
Oh yeah, Raichu's Alolan form as well was introduced.
I will say I did like Raichu's Alolan form. I liked Surfboard Pikachu. That was the only non-Pikachu thing that I do like. Even though I don't really like Pikachu very much anyways, so.
You know what? I'm gonna follow Anemo on oh my god, they even have like, yeah, it's very clear that they are heavily inspired by Pow World specifically.
Breath of the Wild, actually. The thing that worries me is that they've got dungeons in that game that look unironically almost exactly like some of the ones from Breath of the Wild, and that concerns me. It's like, why did you have to make it look like you just literally stole the game design from Nintendo? You what? Well, you didn't learn in all of your hubris?
There's also one of the animo that they look like someone's persona that I've seen around, and I'm just sitting here like, But I think the reason they're starting to get a bit more attention is because it looks like they're partnering with Xbox specifically, because it looks like they're releasing for Xbox and PC, and I'm like, okay, so are we going to see like a three-way battle between like
No, I think it's going to be like I think it's going to be like a 2v1. I think it's going to be
Animo and Power World versus
Animo and
Pokemon.
Power World versus Pokemon, yeah.
You think Sony and Microsoft are purposely trying to muscle in on that territory to fracture the market so that they can claim some of it?
Yes, I think they are. I want to hope that multiple developers are fucking tired of Nintendo's goddamn nonsense and ready to actually do something about it.
Yeah, no, I'm kind of with you on this one, because
you have held the monopoly for too long, Nintendo. You have grown fat with your hubris.
Yeah, basically. The whole problem I have with Nintendo right now is they have forgotten once again what Gunpei Yokoi taught them when he was like with Nintendo and still with us.
It's like the Google adage that Google got rid of. Remember how Google had the? Oh no, you go
evil.
on. Yeah, you fucking. All right, cool. You knew what I was gonna go with.
But yeah, fucking. It drives me nuts because this happens so often. Yokoi-san was all about making toys, basically. He had this mentality of be something fun, be the standout, do the stuff that no one else is doing, and sell it for cheaper. Be the cheap alternative, because Nintendo has always been able to profit on sheer numbers of stuff sold, not per unit sold, but the just general sheer freaking numbers that they do. And the current leadership doesn't understand that, because they come from banking. They don't come from art. They don't come from gaming. They don't come from toys. Because I don't care what anyone says, even to this day, Nintendo is a toy company. They are not a video game company. And
no, you're right.
That's what people don't understand about Nintendo, and that's what I'm getting frustrated with. Here's the thing. This happened. I'm seeing Nintendo go down some similar paths that RuneScape did back in the day, where they have degraded a lot of their trust with their player base. And this happened with RuneScape too. Essentially, RuneScape started going really hardcore on monetization practices.
God, I remember, yep.
And this is before they even did the microtransactions, but they were just like introducing a ton of different ways to pay, and they had some like small things of just like, hey, you want this, cool in-game item? You can only get it if you buy a 90-day membership card from participating retailers. Which, buying 3 months of membership. And that was strike one. And it's essentially, it slowly degraded trust. But then they introduced a microtransaction that would hit you every time you logged into the game, and you'd click a button, spin a wheel, and you get a free item. And it was fine at first, but then a couple days later, they introduced the ability to pay for extra spins. And that was the beginning of the end.
Yeah, that's not
that was
smart.
like and what happened with that is people still played. It actually did not damage the player numbers. They still saw like the same number of people playing largely. But then came the evolution of combat, which was like they vastly changed the combat system. But the reason people stayed after the stupid wheel thing is because people still believe that the company could still be the company that they grew to love. The company that was started by 3 brothers that just want to make a game to have fun with. But after that change into the combat system and a couple other things of people realizing, yeah, no, they're not the same company anymore, and this is not the same game anymore, they left. Players left en masse. Like, the game was dying. And then they made the old school RuneScape, and we all know it's become a huge MMO now. Like, they regained it because they listened to their players. But what Nintendo has done with their egregious monetization of the Switch 2 is they've degraded trust. They may not see the effects now, but there's going to be one more thing that happens that's going to be the trigger for people being like, yeah, I don't need Nintendo anymore. I got other things.
I don't need you anymore.
Yeah, Reggie agreed that selling the tech demo instead of being part of the Switch 2 bundle was a bad idea. And yeah, agreed. And Reggie had to fight Miyamoto to sell Wii Sports with the Wii. Yep, that's true because of the Japanese idea. Like in in Western markets, Wii Sports was included with the Wii. But I think in Japan, it was still sold. It was still sold. Like it wasn't bundled. But that's because Reggie understood his market. He was a very good leader, in my opinion. But he also knew that they would be able to make back anything that they lost by the sheer amount of people that would want to buy the Wii just because that game was bundled with it. And because people would buy the console, now they have the console already, and they'll buy more games. Like, he understood the cause and effect of it, whereas the current leadership is so fucking stupid. But here's the thing. I skipped the Wii U generation because I was not interested in a Wii U. I felt it was a little pricey for a giant gamepad that didn't even fit in my hands.
Valid. Completely valid, honestly.
Yeah. So I'm fine.
It's funny because I did have a Wii, and you know what I used it for more than anything? Or Wii U. I had a Wii U. You want to know what I used it for more than anything else?
What?
To turn on my TV, because I lost the remote, but I could use the controller to turn on my TV.
Oof.
You used it like as an entertainment system, the thing that like Xbox was trying to be.
No, I used it to turn on my TV. That's if I wasn't going to play any games. I used the Wiimote because I could use it as a remote control to change channels on my TV. How embarrassing must that be that I wasn't using the console to play games on? I was using it to change channels.
Yeah, it's
a little silly.
The Wii U had some cool things, but it was just like, like that was an era of Nintendo where they were still shaky. The Switch brought them back, but I was actually talking about this with someone earlier.
Yeah, it was because obviously we are going a bit longer because I want to do a run of this.
Yeah, like,
but I wanted to pick your brain on what you think of the trajectories of where the Switch is going right now.
So,
of the two major dramas that are going on in America, that's the one that we can safely talk about.
With the Switch 1, I'm gonna put something out there because I feel like this is a just me thing, and I'm probably being crazy. But with the Switch 1, I felt like every first-party Nintendo title felt the same. They could be vastly different games, but Mario Odyssey felt like Breath of the Wild, and Tears of the Kingdom felt like Animal Crossing New Horizons. Just every first-party title felt like it was the same game skinned differently. And that's the best way I can word that, and I don't know if anyone else feels that way. But it's basically like
all these games feel like they're so, like, Nintendo polish has always been a thing, but it feels like they're being sanitized now.
Yeah, it's gone from
any
Nintendo
imperfection.
It's gone from Nintendo polish to Nintendo varnish.
Yeah, like
It's
it is
sort of going the way of Apple with their just
yeah.
recycling bullshit.
And it's like they reuse the same font, which I mean they have in the past. I'm not gonna say that they can't do this, but it was like if it was a first-party Nintendo title, it had to follow a very specific branding guideline, and it made all the games lose their identity. And in the beginning of the Switch era, I didn't see that, but now looking back on it, I'm like, no, that's uh-oh. And now I'm seeing it get even worse with the Switch 2, but I'll continue after this cutscene.
The ash is falling heavier by the minute. I just heard a huge noise up ahead. Stay sharp. We might have some unwanted guests.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Nintendo is the Disney of video games.
Yep.
Yeah. Say, I feel like the Switch 2, I feel they're going to see good numbers at first. Because they got their diehard fans. But they, I believe, are not going to see the sustainable profits that they want. Because not enough people can buy their console. Not enough people can buy their games. And if they're hoping to be... Oh, God. I've never seen any machinery like this.
This looks like the Hostiles command center. What on earth are those black things?
Go for it, Newmar.
Oh god, hold on. Let me get a filter for this fucker. I don't have a robot filter on hand. Fuck it, Radio Demon, let's go. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. There we go.
Beep, beep. Unidentified creature detected. Analyzing behavior. Analysis failed. First warning. Second warning.
We mean no harm.
10th warning. 100th warning. Warning invalid. Initiating attack mode. Beep, purge, exterminate.
Damn it! Did it skip a bunch of time on purpose? Watch out for the tentacles on the ground. They're coming at us. I have not fought this one yet, so I don't know how it operates.
Punch it in the heart.
But we're gonna bird up.
So, I'm going to say something that's going to be controversial about the Switch 2.
Oh boy.
I've seen some gameplay of both Donkey Kong Bonanza and Mario Kart World, and I'm seeing the same sanitization taken to the extreme that I saw on the Switch 1. And the games feel bland and soulless. Even as amazing as they look and, you know, colorful, vibrant, but there's something missing from the games, from what I've seen. And I can't put my finger on it. There's just a spark some games have that you can't put down.
Yeah, it has no soul.
Yeah, it's something that I don't think you can quantify or put into words. I think it's just a feeling. And it's something that is just kind of born of people that are able to be passionate about something, and it's not just about profit. Like, literally the game we're watching right now, there's things about it that I'm like, this is charming. It's endearing.
It's
like,
changing position. Uh-oh.
Watch out, hostile reinforcements. But I'm one of those people that feels like art should be art. It shouldn't be done purely for profit. Like, there's a fine line between bringing an idea to life and bringing an idea to a consumer base.
Mm-hmm.
And that's kind of where I'm at with Nintendo. I feel like they're trying to only bring their ideas to a consumer base without bringing their ideas to life. And they're just going off of formula and what the trends are at the time. And what's going to sell. It's calculated. It doesn't feel spontaneous like art usually is.
I think with what Nintendo is doing, especially with the case of suing Pal World for like the game concepts and functions that Pokemon does, is they're trying to lay claim assets and features as like their staple, as in only they have the right in order to produce it. They're trying to claim it as their territory, which is not good at all. It stagnates creativity.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it's gonna be interesting to see how it all plays out. Because I know that no matter what happens, life keeps moving forward, people find a way to create. You cannot crush the human spirit of creativity that easily. You just can't.
Yeah. Stagnant formulas with gimmicks thrown in for decades. Yeah.
To a degree,
But it's...
I feel like the Nintendo 64 era is a perfect example of Nintendo at their best. And that is when there is something brand new that they have to experiment with. Because look at all, if you go back to Nintendo 64 games, there are some of those games that were using like random open source assets, like the menu for Ocarina of Time. Those were open source assets that were found in like other games and stuff that Nintendo just kind of slapped into theirs. And you could tell that they were kind of like floundering a little bit, but that's what's made games of that era so timeless, is that there were those imperfections and people were trying to just be passionate and create something cool. Whereas now those formulas have been figured out and polished so finely that you can pretty much predict what you're going to get from a game. And you don't want to be able to predict that. You want to be surprised, because part of the fun is being shocked at something, being taken for a ride and being like, oh, okay. Like, hot take, there was more story in Ocarina of Time than there was in the entirety of Breath of the Wild.
That's considered a hot take.
I don't know. Like, some people would be like, no, but there's so much story, so much stuff to uncover and so much lore. I'm like, okay.
Okay, but what if you don't care about it? Why?
Yeah, what is actually driving you as the player? For me, I've always been driven by story in games. Like, story is my primary thing and primary reason I play games. I want to immerse myself in a world where I can be someone else and take on the mantle of a hero. Whereas I like Tears of the Kingdom, don't get me wrong, but Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom felt like I was just wandering about, and sometimes I happened into story. It didn't feel like I was pushing or advancing a story, because it felt so low stakes. Like, it was literally like, oh, you can do like side quests for 30 hours.
Oh boy.
Maybe more. And it didn't feel like the main... That's my problem with open world games like that try to do linear narratives. The main story never feels important. I mean, perfect example, Skyrim, a lot of people say, oh, you don't even have to do the main story, the side quests are where it's at. And it's just like, eh.
Like, I think the main problem with the Tears of the Kingdom Breath of the Wild is they made the backstory collectibles, while in games like Ocarina of Time Majora's Mask, the story is front and center as you're progressing through the dungeons, and it's not just a side-off thing that you have to do.
Yeah, like when I get to a new area in Ocarina of Time as an adult, I know Sheik's gonna be waiting for me somewhere, and you know, the whole time I'm like, who is this Sheik? What are they doing? And my issue with Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild was the fact that you could get your story out of order and essentially spoil yourself and be like, oh. Okay.
Is that why I'm playing the game? Okay.
And then you go back and you get all the other story bits, but like none of them are like it's not made in a way that's like, even if you know the ending, the suspense of building up to how it got there isn't good. It's I don't know, that's my opinion. Other people feel differently, but I really want to see more focus on narrative in games these days. I am starved for good narratives in games these days. Like, the closest I've gotten to a good narrative was literally when we were playing some EDF off stream, doing World Brothers 2, and we played the DLC.
Oh my god, my emotions. Yeah.
Yeah.
I got so
I was
upset.
just like, yeah. Expedition 33, Disco Elysium. I know, like, indies are where it's at these days. They know how to make a good damn story.
All right. Have a good night, Beto.
Drive safely, Beto.
Go on, Beto. Like, I don't want to sound like I'm just constantly shitting on stuff, because I'm not. There's only a small subset of games that I have an issue with. The vast majority of stuff, I mean, we freaking stream 3 times a week. If I didn't like video games, I wouldn't fucking play them. But
Yeah.
I don't like video games. I love them, and if I don't like it, I won't play it.
I won't purchase it. I'll refund it.
I love when a game can make me feel
I just want to point out that I beat that fight by not having to attack. I countered the boss to death.
That's amazing.
Holy shit, is that a Fatal Frame reference?
Oh
Like,
my god.
I want to ask, after this cutscene,
When Stan crushes the core of the last mechanical hostile, signaling the end of the battle.
the ash is settling down, and the exit is just up ahead.
The hostiles are getting tougher as we approach downtown. The root cause of this crisis must be somewhere around here. The path ahead is likely a one-way trip. Are you all well prepared? The team stays silent, but their determined expression says it all. Faced with such an atmosphere, Constance smiles with relief. I see. You're more than well prepared. All right, let's show these hostiles what we're made of.
And I helped.
Yeah.
You definitely have been. Say, what is...
Yeah, Silence of the Lamb.
Another
It
cutscene.
seems
Cool.
that the anomalous energy has distorted the spatial structure here. The library, which appeared to be a small building from the outside, is actually a complex maze inside. This is it. Who would have guessed a research facility is hidden inside the library?
How are we supposed to find the source of the disaster in such a huge place?
How about you both open your eyes?
The crisis erupted suddenly, so the research records likely weren't destroyed in time. Let's search the area for any clues that might shed light on the situation. Also, the carpal tunnel in my wrist is really agitating me, given I'm holding my wrist in every fucking cutscene I'm in. Ever notice that? He's just like, ugh.
Yeah.
Always.
Say, what is a game? What are some games that have left either of you or chat just like taken aback because you, for whatever
Question: Do you guys want me to
reason-
try and beat this, or do you guys want me to stop here?
I think is this the last area?
It is,
I was
but
about to say,
like it's still this. It's still like going to be about 45 minutes. It'd be way too long for a stream.
Jesus. I mean, we
Yeah.
can save it for another time.
All right.
If
Cool,
you
I'll
want
save
to.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See if chat is like interested in seeing us complete this through.
Hey, chat, buy the game. It's really fucking good and it's cheap. Support indie developers, fuck major companies, but not literally.
Finish the question. So, all I was gonna ask is like, have you ever had a game where you're playing it, but then you take a step back and you realize, oh, that's right, this is just a game, because you were just so enraptured, so pulled in by the story that for just like, even for the briefest of moments, you felt like you were part of that world.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, plenty of games have made me feel like that. Subnautica especially.
Subnautica and Subnautica Below Zero. I know a lot of people didn't like Below Zero, but for me, I felt like I was there. I spent so many times just listening to music in the sea truck, parked outside of an area thinking. And it was weird because they added a jukebox with tons of music from from content creators that made music about Subnautica 1. And that, like, I was just sitting there listening to some of those songs. And if you have them inside the sea truck as they're playing, it blares outside. So if you dive outside, you can hear the Doppler effect of the music inside your sea truck while you're doing shit outside it. And it gave me like this pause to feel like I was actually there. And I normally don't feel that way about games, but it was just something about that game that kind of got in my head. But yeah, I know what you're meaning.
So I think that's what games are about.
Yeah.
And that's why I've kind of gone more towards indie titles these days, because indies understand that better than AAA games, I think. But yeah,
you're right.
Anyways,
You're right.
sorry for the super philosophical conversation.
I mean, I kind of want to point out, even at the start when I was playing the game, I still haven't beaten it, but the Outer Worlds made by Obsidian Software is like really fucking good, because depending on which side that you pick, like, it's the whole, the little people versus corporations sort of bullshit. So, instinctually, you want to go for the little people and help them out. But one of your companions who works under the corporation, despite being such a low-class citizen, she has like all these second thoughts and everything about like, should we really be going up against the corporations and stuff and blah blah blah, and really makes you second guess it, especially as she like constantly brings it up from time to time. So you kind of ponder, should I really go and just like dismantle this sort of setup system, or try to make people see the way that there is a way of like supporting ourselves with like self-sufficiency, especially with this smaller town outside of the corporate controlled city that's like making their own produce and stuff, which is like the whole message Outer Wilds is trying to do.
Come on, let's go. I said go.
I love games like that make you think and stuff.
I'm gonna trade you for
it makes you second guess, really.
Let's see, do we have any fan art tonight?
Yes, we are rating Frankie Pixel Show.
Zero sugar. 100%
that is
monk fruit extract.
The creator of Look Outside. He's currently streaming. He's been going for 2 hours and 23 minutes.
But are the people here a bit
also, Trax has some fan art tonight from Look Outside.
Oh shit!
That's 6 total.
Yeah,
Jesus.
6 total. Trax did some doodles. He looked great.
All right.
Yeah, try and get them all set up in the chat here. Give me a sec.
Yeah, Mizu, Fallout 3, especially New Vegas, with how good its theme and setting is, and the consistency with the previous canonical 2 games by Interplay is really fucking good.
There we go.
Thank you.
5 of them are marked as spoilers for the final boss, which thank you for doing that for people that weren't necessarily here tonight.
Yeah.
Should I be putting them on then?
Well, I mean, yeah, they're spoilers for the end of Look Outside, and people, if they're here, probably saw the finale of Look Outside.
Yeah, like these are literally reference to what we just streamed.
And if you're watching on the VOD, you should go check out the Look Outside series. It's good, or get it yourself, one or the other.
Yes, please get it yourself.
It's good. And if you get it, you might even be able to download the custom furry mods we made for it.
Yes, which that will be coming out soon on the BFG Discord. Yeah, we'll just have a zip file and simple instructions on how to install it. So what I want to do is I want to raid the actual creator of the game.
Yep, I already got the raid ready to go. I'm not sending people yet, but like I got the fan art there in the chat if you want to post it up.
I'm
barfing
it up on screen as we speak.
Sweet.
It's just gonna,
After we share this,
it's just
we'll
gonna-
send
it's
you
just
guys
gonna
over
take a lot.
to we'll send you guys over to Frankie Pixel Show, who
Mhm.
is the
Frank, yeah, Kumbo,
the creator
guy,
of
the
Look
creator
Outside.
of Look Outside. Yeah. And we're getting all of these gift arts up. Trying to do them in
That
the
spicy
correct
lupus
order.
picture though.
Yeah.
It's we're very lucky that, you know, big dudes aren't censored on here, because my god, the amount of tit window that goes on in our content is a bit alarming.
Yeah, especially with Brim over there being all like,
My nipples look like milk duds.
Yeah. He is peaking a bit. Well, that's a problem. He's a bit perky. Not that that's ever stopped him. All right, we got that. And then we got... Thank you so much for all the crazy-ass gift art tracks. It was insane.
seeing the reactions. How many of you all know Kung Pao Enter the Fist?
None of you.
There's plenty of other of our watchers are around our age, eyes.
All right. Oh, that's that, folks.
Yeah, say thank you so much, Trax. Very sweet of you to do all this. And thank you, everyone who came out tonight, all the followers, all the people who resubbed, gift subs, biddies, all that fun jazz. You guys are amazing. All right, I got the raid set up, ready to go. Ice Newmar, anything y'all want to say before we go?
Just want to let you guys know that we got a lot more crazy stuff coming. We have another indie furry game that we're going to be doing on Thursday, but Dandy's going to be running it. And that one is really, really good. It's about breaking out of prison when you play as a hot panther or a fox.
Nice.
So, yep. So, look forward to that. And then Tuesday, it's going to be Brutal Legend on my side. And then this Saturday, we're going to be doing probably more EDF.
Gonna be a fun time. I'm excited.
Yep. All right. Well, as always, folks, don't forget, please drive safely.
Night.